Hey everybody, I know it's been a very long time since I made a video, but I wanted to make a quick one, just showing some of the stuff that I've been picking up recently, just like at anime conventions, I don't know, stores and stuff like that from Barnes & Noble, picking up manga, stuff that I bought off like Amazon or something, getting like wall scrolls, I don't know, little merchandise here and there. But yeah, I've been picking up a lot of stuff, a lot of shirts. Not particularly going to show some of that stuff off, but most of the stuff that I'm going to be showing is just like figures, manga, and everything. But yeah, let's get right into this. And starting off, I'm going to be showing you guys this volume 16 of My Hero Academia. And this one's really cool. I love this one. Kirishima's badass. I love the cover art on this. It looks really cool. I've been really meaning to pick up volume 17 recently, and I have yet to do that. It has a really badass cover, like art and everything of Medio. He looks super epic. He has like the cape and everything on, and the content within that is really great. But I have yet to pick it up. It's been like sold out everywhere. I heard that the sales on that volume itself have like been freaking through the roof. So I have yet to get my hands on that. I haven't seen it at any like Barnes & Noble that I've gone to. I haven't seen it at any like Bookmans or even on Amazon. Like it's not available for Prime shipping. It's only like sold through third-party sellers as of now because it's been selling so much. Yeah, this is a really cool one that I'm really glad that I picked up just recently. And going on to the next ones, this one I bought in kind of bulk of this series. I've been wanting to collect this series for a while now. It's Yamada-kun and the Seven Witches. This one's really great. I'm not sure if any of you have seen this anime. Yeah, it's really nice. Comedy, romance, stuff like that. Gets really goofy and everything, and I really like it. It has to do with witches and stuff, which is interesting. And there's a ton of waifus, and yeah, I really enjoy this series. I got volume 1. I got volume 2 here, just so you guys can see. And I got volume 3. And I got volume 4 as well. I'll show you guys that one in a second. Volume 4, yeah, and this is really cool. Yamada-kun and the Seven Witches is one of the first like romance anime, kind of romance-ish anime that I really got into when I first started watching anime heavily. I started watching anime like way back in the day and stuff when I was a little kid, but that was only like, it only consisted of like shonen anime, you know, like Yu Yu Hakusho, Dragon Ball, Naruto, stuff like that, like Inuyasha, all that kind of stuff. But like later on, like when I got into like kind of my teens and like early teens and like younger middle school-ish, around that time, I stopped watching anime for a good while, and then I picked it back up again like around 2013, like kind of getting out of high school time, going into college time. Started watching, like I like picked up like Sword Art, I don't know, Attack on Titan. Just started watching a lot of like the mainstream anime at the time, like the really great ones and stuff, and kind of branching out my horizons of the different like genres of anime that I would watch other than just like shonen stuff. And I really loved it. That's when I really started falling in love with anime and not just like the shonen genre itself. So yeah, but this was one of the first kind of romance-ish anime that I really saw, and I really loved it. So I have a soft spot for this series, and it's really great. But yeah, moving on from that, I picked up The Seven Deadly Sins as well, volume 1. I've been wanting to collect this series for a while now, and I really need to catch up with the manga. The manga's, I heard, is really like crazy right now, and there's a lot of stuff going on. I've seen season 2 and everything, so I'm like getting spoiled and seeing like little snippets of like characters that I've seen in season 2 that just ended somewhat recently, and then seeing them doing stuff in like panels and stuff that people are sharing and stuff on social media of them doing stuff like really crazy stuff in the manga that's current right now. And it's kind of spoiling me. I need to get on it. I need to catch up so I'm not getting spoiled the way I am right now. But yeah, moving on from that, I picked up Assassination Classroom. This manga I've been wanting to collect for so long as well. It's one of my favorite series of all time. It's great. I know that a lot of people don't think it's like super great. I know it's a lot of people do think it is, but it's like really funny. It's really I don't know, it teaches you good morals. It's really great. It gets sad. It gets I don't know, just the way he like teaches a lot of the people in that show is really great, and I love it. But yeah, going on from that, let's go on to Banana Fish. Banana Fish, I love the series a lot. Kind of like when I first got into it, when I started watching the anime. I wasn't reading the manga at the time, but yeah, it was really great when I was watching the anime. At least the first half of it was. The second half of it kind of fell off a little bit. It was still good, but the quality didn't like story-wise, it didn't keep up with like the first half of it. The first half of it was freaking amazing, and I loved it so much. I made a few videos on it. Might have to redo some of those just because some of them were kind of cringy and everything, or at least in my eyes. So I might dive into it a little bit more than what I did initially, and do another like overview of like the entire like series of that the anime covered exactly. So yeah, going on from that, I picked up My Love Story. My Love Story, I watched it maybe like a year or two ago, maybe like 2 years ago, something like that. But yeah, I picked up this at an anime convention actually in Mesa, Arizona, called Tayukan, and they always have these little like sessions there where people like people that don't want their like anime merchandise or whatever, or just trying to sell their anime merchandise, they can go over there to this like special designated area at a certain time and just take all their weeb merchandise and sell them all in this certain area. I don't know, it might be used, but who cares if it's in good condition and it looks good and everything and it's fine, then or you can at least like clean it off or something like that. I don't know, whatever you want to do with it, then yeah, go pick it up at a cheaper price. Why not? I actually picked up a video game just recently too, One Piece World Seeker. This game's been pretty fun. I've been playing it quite frequently, like more so than some of the other games I've had, just because it's the most recent thing I picked up. It's really fun, and because I love One Piece, of course. It's kind of slow to start off. It's a little difficult to like maneuver around places and fight, like, I don't know, to get your enjoyment out of fighting just a little bit, just in the beginning, just because it's one of those games that's like you have to progress through the story just a tiny and unlock skill points, and then you use those skill points to branch off into different like decision tree kind of sections where you can like unlock skills and do that kind of stuff. So yeah, it gets more fun the more you play it. It starts off a little bit slow, so if you're like expecting it to be like, oh dang, I can do all these moves like immediately, and like I don't know, it's gonna be exactly like how I like feel One Piece anime is kind of, and it's not like that, but it still is fun. You can like, you just progress through the story a little bit and unlock certain moves and everything, and it gets really fun. I like it so far. So yeah, going on from this, I picked up, oh yeah, staying on topic, One Piece. Yeah, I picked up One Piece Volume 2. That's right here. I'll show you the back cover just a little bit. And yeah, I picked up Volume 1 as well, Volume 1 and Volume 2. Yeah, these are really cool. I've been loving the One Piece series lately. I know the last time I talked about it in a video, or like mentioned it at all in a video, was a long time ago. I think I was around like episode 200 or something like that, but I'm on episode almost 600 right now, which is crazy. So in this time span that I've like made videos and everything, it's been such a long time, and I've been binging a ton of One Piece. It gets insane. I need to make an entire video on like kind of like the journey that I've had and just my my thoughts on the series, just from watching it and everything, because it's amazing. I love it. It's so great. But yeah, I'll talk about that on another time. And okay, I've been watching a lot of seasonal anime still. I haven't fell off of that or anything like that. I've been watching a ton of One Piece, and then of course, like my main priority that I like to watch, because I love all the seasonals that come out and like to stay current and everything, is like just watching all the seasonal anime. So I watched a ton last season in the fall season, and that was like with Bunny Girl Senpai, and like I think the first half of the core of That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime was out, and Goblin Slayer and all this, and it was just a bunch of great anime that season. It was a stellar season, and I loved it. I was eating it up. It was freaking great. But yeah, I watched like 9 last season, and this season I'm watching like 9 or 10, I believe, something like that, something crazy like that. I've been watching a lot of it just because there's some quality anime out there this season. It's freaking great. I love to see it, and I'm expecting next season to be like that too, because there's a lot of hype series that are coming out next season as well. But staying on topic with that, I picked up The Promised Neverland, which is showing right now, and is a really great series. It's really intense. It's really mysterious in some aspects, and yeah, it's a fun series to watch, stressful series to watch, because you're just like, I don't know what's gonna happen. These people are crazy. Why are you guys doing this right now? It gets really nuts, but yeah, it's a really cool series. I highly recommend watching it. Go watch it right now. It gets nuts. But this series that I'm about to talk about right now is one of my favorites, if not my favorite that I'm watching right now. I don't know, it's kind of tough to say that just because there's so many great ones out right now. But this one I've been loving in particular more so than the others, and it's Kaguya-sama Love is War. I picked up volume 1 for this, and it's the series is so amazing. I'm gonna start reading the manga for this, and as well as like The Promised Neverland and stuff like that, and The Seven Deadly Sins, when I'm done watching the anime, when they're done airing. But yeah, Kaguya-sama is amazing. I love it. It's so funny. And then it's so cute at the same time. The way that they overthink things and overanalyze stuff, and and just react the way they do with those overanalyzation things that they go through. So it's so funny. But yeah, I highly recommend watching that. It's an amazing series so far. But going on from that, I picked up The Rising of the Shield Hero. This is the only light novel that I picked up, and I got this from Barnes & Noble. Yeah, it's really, really great. I love the series. I've been watching that too. It's one of my other favorites, if not my favorite that's going on so far. Fun fact that the two main characters, Naofumi and Raphtalia, are really the voice actors from Bunny Girl Senpai, Sakuta and Mai Sakurajima. So yeah, that's really, really cool, really cute that like they were like a couple and so close together in Bunny Girl Senpai, and then now in this series they're so like cute in some aspects, or at least in some moments or whatever, and then yeah, they're so close right now in that series as well, and I really like that. That's cool. That was a fun fact that I didn't know of initially until somebody pointed that out to me on social media. So yeah, that's really cool. Okay, going on from that, let's get into the figures. One of the figures that I picked up at an anime convention, the same one that I picked up some of the manga, the My Love Story stuff at Taiyucon in Mesa, Arizona. Yeah, I picked up Ren Tosaka. Yeah, probably one of my favorite tsunderes in all of anime. She's amazing. I love it. She's great. Yeah, I picked this up just recently, and it's really, really cool. The convention goes on in January, so somewhat recently. But yeah, I picked up that, and then I picked up this, which is Kato Megumi from Saikano. You gotta always have a little bit of ecchi anime in your list that you have of watching anime. I love the series. It's pretty great. Like I said, I like the ecchi stuff here and there and stuff. Not like a ton of it, of course. I mean, I like ecchi, but it gets a little bit to be too much at sometimes if you're watching like 4 series that are kind of like that. So I like to keep it to like maybe like 2 or like 1 or 2 or something like that on top of like the other like different genres that I'm watching. I like to keep a little bit of variety in some of the anime that I watch during the season. So like I'll have like I don't know, some fantasy stuff. I'll have a little bit of horror. I don't know. I'll have shonen here and there, romance. I like to have a good variety of different anime that I'm watching during the season, or just like whenever, I don't know. But the next one that I'm going to be showing is a really badass figure I got. It's Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta from Dragon Ball GT. I really love this. I really love the Super Saiyan 4 transformation. It's super cool. I wish that they'd bring it to life in the Dragon Ball Super anime. Hopefully that comes back soon and we can see some possible, I don't know, they can branch out and kind of make this canon in some way. People are kind of speculating that they might do that kind of soon, since the whole like Broly movie and the whole concept of Broly's transformation and stuff came out. But yeah, hopefully we can see something like that pretty soon. Oh yeah, and this is the last figure that I had picked up, and it is One Piece. Yeah, Monkey D. Luffy, post-time skip Monkey D. Luffy. And at the time when I picked this up, I've seen like this form of Luffy, but I hadn't seen it in the anime just yet. I was pre-time skip at the time that I picked this up, and now I'm post-time skip, and I'm like, okay, now I'm at the point where he's kind of like this. He's yeah, he's in this form somewhat. So yeah, this is really cool. I love it. Love Luffy, one of my favorite characters. He's so cool. Next thing that I have, which is probably the last thing I'm gonna show, is my straw hat that I picked up from Taiyucon as well. I got this. I love it. I've been wanting to get a straw hat for a while now since I've been watching One Piece. It's amazing. I wear it from time to time here and there just so I can, I don't know, just rep One Piece just a little bit out in public, or I don't know, just wear it just because, I don't know, it makes me feel cool. But yeah, I'm becoming one of those really, really big One Piece fanboys. I'm not sure if you can see like the Zoro figure that I have up here. I'm gonna put that Monkey D. Luffy one right next to it, or try to shift some stuff around and get them next to each other. And I have the little painting thing that I have of One Piece up there as well. It looks really badass, really cool. Yeah, well, yeah, I picked that up too. Yeah, that's a really nice piece of artwork that I picked up recently too when it comes to One Piece. So that's really cool. And I believe that is it. That's all the stuff that I picked up recently. That's not all of it, but it's all the stuff that I wanted to show just right now. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. This is just a little snippet of some of the stuff that I've been picking up just recently. If you guys like the video, then like, comment on some of the stuff, and I don't know if you guys want to find out like where I got it, how much it was and everything, then yeah, just let me know. But thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Have a good day. Bye.